This order is for Nick. He's a returning customer. I'm so happy. I have added a special freebie for him, which is one of my memo pads which I accidentally printed off with wrong setting. I hope he doesn't mind. Thank you so much for your order.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore.
Am I the asshole for refusing to let my family meet my daughter after all of them dropped out of my wedding upon finding out my wife was pregnant? I come from a conservative Christian family. All my family members were/are involved in the church and have church-based jobs. When they met my wife, they loved her and embraced her as their own. We dated for 2 years and discovered she was pregnant after we got engaged. Invitations were already given at the time, and we decided to still have the wedding on the date when my wife was 5 months in. My family was furious when they found out my wife was pregnant. They asked if we were even still considering having a wedding. I said why not, but they were very upset, especially my mom and dad, who said that they've always been known for their decency and good Christian values, and they weren't willing to let this stain their reputation, as in my wife and I getting married while pregnant. They officially dropped out and refused to negotiate, saying it was done and have only myself to blame for this outcome and should have moved the wedding to out of town. I was hurt and I
to miss it. Wake up, 답은 simple. Be boss, 불어 whistle. 더 큰 세상이 너를 주목해. 창자를 열어볼까? 난 너의 손을 잡아. 기다린 지금이야. 너도 펼쳐봐. 놀라, one my carnival. Climax 지금부터야. We are making.
The police accidentally ate the murder weapon and you won't believe how it happened. This story is called Lamb to the Slaughter by Roald Dahl and the plot twist is insane. A woman named Mary is waiting for her husband, who's a police officer, to come home. She's pregnant and happy with her marriage, but when her husband comes home, she realizes something is wrong. He says that he has something to tell her, and this is where all the drama happens. He says that he's going to leave her and Mary is in shock. She walks to the kitchen and says that she's gonna cook dinner, and there she finds a leg of lamb. Her husband says don't bother because he's gonna go out instead. And Mary, who's enraged, swings the leg of lamb at her husband's head and unalives him. And this is where it gets crazy. So she's thinking, my God, my husband is unalived. I'm pregnant, I cannot go to jail. So she puts the leg of lamb in